We made it. So again, welcome to the Hopkins Band Winter Concert. I'm thrilled you all made the effort to make it out today. There's an announcement that I want to read for you, and then just to make sure that everyone hears it, we have some students who are going to share it in the various languages that are most prominent in our attendance area. One of the coolest things about living here, and I do live here, my kids have gone through Hopkins and Mission and stuff, is that we have an incredibly diverse community that is full of so many amazing viewpoints. And students who are comfortable in 2, 3, 4 languages. I can get by in a couple, but I'm amazed by fluency. Here's your message. Welcome to the Hopkins Middle School Winter Concert. Your generous donations to the Hopkins Band and Orchestra Booster Program has allowed us to professionally record tonight's concert. A free link to the video will be sent to all families once that video has been edited. Instead of recording this concert on your phone, please take this opportunity to turn your phone off and enjoy the music without distraction. This isn't in the translation, but I do want to say, I'm a parent, I get it, but they're only this age once. They only have their first concert once. We're going to have a great video. Put it down, bask in the moment. We don't get these moments every day. Enjoy what they have to play. So thank you again for being here and supporting music in our schools. Now we have some students who will share that same message.
Bienvenidos al concierto de invierno de la Escuela Secundaria Hopkins. Sus donaciones generosas al grupo de boosters de banda y orquesta de Hopkins nos ha permitido grabar profesionalmente el concierto de esta noche. La grabación del video será compartido por medio de un enlace al finalizar el proceso de editación. En lugar de grabar el concierto con sus teléfonos, aproveche esta oportunidad para apagar su teléfono y disfrutar de la música sin distracciones. Gracias por estar aquí para apoyar la música en nuestra escuela.
नमस्ते, हॉपकिंस मिडिल स्कूल विंटर कॉन्सर्ट में आपका हार्दिक स्वागत है। हॉपकिंस बैंड और ऑर्केस्ट्रा बूस्टर्स को आपका उदार दान ने हमें आज रात के संगीत कार्यक्रम को पेशेवर रूप से रिकॉर्ड करने की अनुमति दी है। वीडियो संपादित होने के बाद सभी परिवारों को एक मुफ्त लिंक भेजा जाएगा। अपने फोन पर संगीत कार्यक्रम रिकॉर्ड करने के बजाय कृपया इस संगीत कार्यक्रम का आनंद लें। हमारे स्कूल में संगीत का समर्थन करने के लिए और यहाँ उपस्थित रहने के लिए आप सबका खूब धन्यवाद। नमस्ते।
欢迎来到 Hopkins 升学冬季音乐会。你们对 Hopkins 管乐队与弦乐队的慷慨捐赠，使我们得以专业录制今晚的演出。视频编辑完成后，所有家庭都会收到免费的视频链接。请不要用手机录制演出，趁此机会关掉手机，不受干扰地欣赏音乐。感谢你们在此支持我们学校的音乐节目。
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். எங்களுடைய ஹாப்கின்ஸ் மிடில் ஸ்கூல் வின்டர் கான்சர்ட்டுக்கு உங்களை அன்புடன் வரவேற்கிறோம். நீங்கள் எங்களுடைய ஹாப்கின்ஸ் பேண்டுக்கும் ஆர்கெஸ்ட்ராவுக்கும் தாராளமான நன்கொடை கொடுத்ததனால் இன்று நடக்கிற நிகழ்ச்சியை தொழில் ரீதியாக ஒளிப்பதிவு செய்ய ஒரு நல்ல வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்துள்ளது. அனைவருக்கும் இலவசமாக இந்த ஒளிப்பதிவின் இணைப்பு அனுப்பப்படும். உங்களுடைய கைபேசியில் ஒளிப்பதிவு செய்யாமல் நீங்கள் இங்கு கவனம் செலுத்தி எங்கள் இசையை கேளுங்கள். நீங்கள் இந்த இசை நிகழ்ச்சியை காண வருகை புரிந்து எங்கள் பள்ளிக்கு ஆதரவு அளித்து தருவதற்கு மிக்க நன்றி.
Now I'd like to invite Mr. Falk to the stage. He might have some things to say. Enjoy our concert.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Darren Bach. I have the immense honor and privilege of being the teacher for these fine students in front of you tonight. This is the 6th grade band. This is a group that meets after school twice a week, once for full rehearsal, and then once again for individual section coaching for brass, percussion, and woodwind instruction. We have 3 wonderful pieces for you tonight. The first piece is a very cool piece by the name of Centurion by the composer Mark Williams. We're going to change things up with our second piece tonight. This is an adaptation of Antonin Dvorak's incredible symphony, the New World Symphony, or Symphony No. 9, his second movement entitled Largo. It's a bit of a slower piece and has themes from kind of melodic elements you'd expect from both songs. So please enjoy this piece, Largo, arranged by Paul Cook. Our final piece this evening for you is also a bit of a cool one. This one is Atlantis from the composer Anne McGinty. And before we play this piece for you, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to the 3 instructional coaches who have helped make everything that you hear here tonight possible. Our percussion coach is Nadja Ryan. I see her in the back. We also have to thank Sandra Moore, who works with our flutes and our double reeds. And last but not least, we also have our brass coach, Jackson Baker, who I do not think I see here tonight, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and give him a round of applause. And without further ado, this is Atlantis.
That was Fanfare and Fugue by McGinty. A fugue is a specific type of musical composition where you take a melody and keep adding in 3 instruments. And as each new instrument plays it, another instrument joins with a different counter melody. It's kind of a complicated thing, and they did a great job with it. This next piece you're going to hear is completely different. This is from the Protestant tradition, an arrangement of 3 hymns. The first one is Abide With Me. The second one, O God, Our Hope in Ages Past. And the third one, Beethoven's Ode to Joy. The through line is the development of people trying to make connection. It might be with a deity, it might be with another person, it might be with the earth. Whatever that is, we reach out for connection. And the words in this, we've talked about it with our students, inform how the music works. These are the 3 hymns for band. There'll be a brief pause in between each one. Please don't clap so they can stay concentrated until the very end. Thank you so much. You'll notice that throughout the program, several students are switching chairs. That's because I find it really important that no one feel as if they're unimportant because they play a second part. So everyone gets a chance to play first trumpet or second trumpet. Everyone gets to play first clarinet or second clarinet. It's an opportunity for them to grow and also to recognize other people's roles in the community. This last piece we're going to play is called Aztec Celebration. It features our percussion section, including a couple of additions. You'll hear 8 different people beating on things in the back. It is a wonderfully raucous piece. This is Aztec Celebration. Orchestron, Johnny Comes Marching Home Again, a mid-19th century American tune. This next piece you're going to hear is an abridged version or shortened version of one of the first pieces ever written for a wind symphony. That's a symphony with no strings. Holst's Military Suite in E-flat, his first military suite, is sort of the first time that the wind instruments got treated as well as the strings. So we're going to play two parts from that, the chaconne, which is based on a dance, and a melody you'll hear over and over again, and then a very delightful march. So this is Themes from Military Suite in E-flat by Holst. And now we're going to go to the steppes of Russia. We're making our way around the world. As you listen to this piece, realize that it was composed much in the way a poem is. You'll hear themes coming back slightly different. You'll hear the cold bleakness of the winter. You'll hear the joy of being by the fire with family and celebrating. It's a really fun piece. This is Steppes of Russia by Dvorak. singing, but we do have one more song for you. You have something for me? Oh, look at that. I have my life more for you can sing. This last piece is Deck the Halls with Old Composers. In among familiar Christmas carols, you will also hear music from well-known classical pieces. You will also know who's playing it because these poor people have to stand up when they have an unusual theme. Good luck. So much for the patience as we got things worked out and were able to include people in our concert. We ran a little longer than we hoped, but you were a wonderful audience. Now, if you would please, we would like to ask a favor of the folks here. As we leave, two things actually. On the table, if you haven't had an opportunity to look at the flyer for the Jenny Lind Foundation, I strongly encourage it. It is a wonderful summer program, nonprofit, great teachers, fantastic opportunity for kids to learn. Both of my sons have done it in the orchestra. Can't do a better summer program.